What's going on, y'all? So listen. Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm not gonna give a lot to it because it really wasn't nothing. But this is season 8, episode. What is this? 3, I believe. The apology. All right, Siggy. Let me just get Dolores out the way. Frankie, he finally got his little shit together. He gonna apply to colleges, got that fixed. Dolores is having this conversation with Frank, Big Frank, to let him know you can't be talking to him the way that you be talking to him. You ain't been in his house like that to be putting an emphasis on stuff, and you controlling. It's one way. It's one thing to discipline and to get people together and all that shit. Then it's another one to talk down on him. He does talk down on his son a little bit, but he trying to make him into I guess a man or something. I don't know, but I can see both sides. And Frank also, little Frank, you need to grow the fuck up too because you are now an adult. Okay, your parents will not be around. At least I should say your mother will not be around to wipe your ass for you and to tell you make sure you do this and make sure you up on that. Okay, so they was giving him a little advice, especially about his girlfriend and how you gonna make it work if you go out of town to another city or whatever for college or whatever. How you gonna make the long distance work? You should just go ahead and break up with her. Don't get in no serious relationship until after college. And to be quite honest, it do make sense because some people don't know how to make their relationship last, especially when you're young and this is your first relationship you get into when you're in high school or whatever, and then you go off to college and you opened up to a whole new possibility of people and stuff can happen, and to save each other the heartache, just chill out and explore yourself a little bit. But some people can do that, and some people it's for that. He tried to comfort his daddy and said basically, you a hoe and I'm a one woman man. That's what he was saying. Okay, they laughed that shit off, but I caught it all, and I was like, okay, you do what you do, little Frankie. Um, After that, uh. Dolores, okay, Market is about to have this party or whatever. Everybody is talking about what's going on and what happened in Boca, giving their sides. They moving Teresa's father's furniture into her house so that he can feel a little bit more at home and have his stuff. And I thought that was a nice thing, a nice gesture. Um, Melissa and Joe get into it a little bit because Joe buys a restaurant without telling Melissa, and Melissa had a valid point. If you wanted me to tell you, let you know, but girl, to be quite honest, Joe paid for that shop, so that's why you had to tell him. But she did honor her marriage and respect her husband enough to keep him involved because he do hold the purse strings, okay, the pocketbook, and it was his money that was going into it, but she did keep him up to date and involved into matters of what was going on with Envy when she was getting it and having it all done, even though that's his line of work and that's what he holds the money. Either way, she still kept him involved and didn't seclude him. He just went on ahead and just brought this without even telling her that I was thinking of buying something and I was going to do this and do that. And so she was in her feelings about it a little bit. And the money, what if it don't work the way that we think it will, because it's a restaurant and a lot of restaurants fail. Even if have a restaurant that's already established, it takes a lot to come in and to keep it up at that level for new management to come in, for new owners to come in and stuff like that. So, I felt where she was coming from. She wasn't being a bitch. She wasn't, trying to cause problems. She was being practical. She was being reasonable. She was just trying to understand, why didn't you just communicate with me first? Like she said, had you told me about it before you went and actually purchased it and we talked about it, my reaction wouldn't be the way that it is. I agree with that. Moving on from that, let's just get to this whole Siggy shit. Siggy and Dolores, you guys are too damn old to be this damn petty. Dolores, I do not understand what is your gripe with Margaret, okay? Yes, Siggy brought her into the group. Yes, you feel like she should have had Siggy back a little bit more, but they have a friendship that's more established than anything else. So maybe they seem like they've gone through something like this before. All right, maybe that's how they handle shit. I don't understand how you all of a sudden come in and you get so pissed off at Margaret as if Margaret Margaret forever. This is a new bitch. Why are you so heavily invested in this shit? I just don't understand. And then y'all bitching about stuff. You more pissed than Siggy, and because Dolores is getting more pissed off, it's amping Siggy up. Siggy is already fucked up in the head. I don't care what nobody say. Something is going on in Siggy body, all right? Because sis ain't all the way there. You a relationship expert, but you can't manage and see the shit that's going on, and you don't know how to just turn that shit off. Like, girl, shut that shit up. She sits down with Teresa. They come to some sort of understanding. Teresa did say, we both was drunk as fuck, okay? Alcohol was involved. So you want me to apologize? I apologize for throwing a goddamn cake. I said, thank you, Teresa, for doing that, because, she gonna keep on talking about it. And sure enough, she don't want to fuck with Margaret. She talking about she hate the bitch, and she gonna pull about her pigtails. I said, what the fuck? Just because she called you soggy and was calling you out on your bullshit, now you hate her? What type of friend is that, bitch? I don't want no friend that's just gonna be like a Dolores and suck up and be like, yeah, girl, be mad about this and be mad about that. No, girl, I'm gonna tell you, you should feel a little way about it. But, I don't feel like they intended it for it to mean the way that you're taking it. And therefore, you should just let this go. If they apologize, fine. If they don't, it's nothing to get so hyped up over, okay? Just keep them at a distance for a minute. Step back for a second. But don't let this shit keep going and going. Don't egg it on. That's what Dolores is doing, egging the shit on. And I'm just like, Siggy, shut the fuck up about this cake shit. Shut the fuck up about this Boca shit. It ain't even that deep. You about to fuck up a whole friendship because Margaret called you soggy and because she invited some girls. They went to the beach and you didn't get an invite. Margaret sat down with this bitch and said she sent out a mass text. And she was like, so why did I have to go and call and see if you was coming if you knew? Bitch, if I send out a text, I'm not finna go behind and say, so you coming, and everybody else already showed up. Hell no, it's your responsibility then to respond back and say that, yes, I will be there, or no, I won't. She went on ahead and invited you to her party. You respectfully declined, and then talking about something, it's too much that was going on. I said, what fucking issue was so deep that you don't fuck with her and you're saying that you're hating her? I had to go back and think like, damn, did she say your mama needs to die or something like that? Like, did she say she was going to run over your dog or something? I was confused. And then when Siggy actually sat down with, she had the little party. Siggy didn't show up. Fine. Dolores and Siggy had a little pajama party, and they came there trying to throw shade at Margaret with her by putting their heads in pigtails. Oh, she ain't gonna see? Okay, girl, whatever. That was dumb. I mean, a lot of people put their shit in pigtails. Bitch, mine's in it like a little bit too. So what the fuck? Like, girl, get out of here. Anyway, I do think, Margaret is a little bit unique. I ain't gonna come for her and her hair. That's her style. That's her style. She rocks it. She rolls with it. So look at that bitch. I gotta get my ends. I want to get my hair colored. I don't know what color I want though. Everybody always doing the blonde shit. I don't want to do blonde. I mean, I gotta think about it. But anyway, you talking, then Siggy gets sent a message from Margaret saying, I really wish you would have came and all this stuff. And Margaret didn't have to send that text. Dolores jumps her bitch ass up and talk about no, that ain't sincere. That ain't sincere. She was forced to do that. She was pressured to do that because everybody was expecting her to do that. So she got to do this and she got to do that. How the fuck do you know she was pressured? That girl didn't have to send her nothing, okay? Dolores, just shut the fuck up. Like, I don't get it. Are you just trying to stake claim on this relationship and just want her to be your friend? I'm not getting it. She known you. Okay, yeah, she brought her in a group. She didn't really 100% have her back. Not necessarily didn't have her back. She just called her out on the shit and now you're pissed at her. I don't get it. I don't get it. And after that, what wound up happening? Margaret and Siggy did sit down, okay? And Siggy, you was doing the absolute fucking most once again. I was all on Margaret's side. Margaret went on ahead, she said, don't let this bitch start crying and say, because she had a hysterectomy or she going through this because her mama went through the same thing and she ain't emotional like that too. I said, girl, everybody is different, but Siggy is on a whole nother level of different, okay? And I just don't understand what is going on, why she made it such a big deal. She, you literally said, I hate the bitch. I don't want to be friends with somebody who will literally tell me that they hate me over something so small. that all we had to do was sit down and try to listen to what each other is saying. And that is the problem with a lot of things on these reality shows, that issues that happen, people don't want to sit down and listen to what people are saying and let it, marinate before they answer and respond, and it avoid a whole lot of bullshit. That's what happened. They talking about joking and shit. You mad because she called you sicky flicker, okay, soggy flicker, and all that shit. All right, y'all in the midst of it. She gonna comfort you a little bit. You getting your feelings over there. Like Margaret said, you better be glad I ain't called you saggy. She said, you a 50-year-old woman. I ain't got time to be coddling a 50-year-old woman. I said, Siggy, first of all, I must say, you look nice for a 50-year-old woman, but you doing too damn much, okay? But eventually, at the end of the day, they made the fuck up. And I said, is that all that it took? And then for Siggy to say that Margaret needs some medication. No, bitch, you need the medication, okay? But anyway, that was Real Housewives of New Jersey. We can discuss, because I know some people don't even agree and say that, I don't see how you agree with Siggy, but, it was a couple of people that was agreeing with Siggy, but girl, fuck all that. Because like I said with that cake, no one told Siggy to buy the cake. She took it upon herself, and it was a gift. So therefore, when you give somebody something, they are in the right to do whatever the fuck they want with that gift. No matter how much you spent on it, no matter if it was a surprise or whatever. But nobody told you to buy the cake. It was a thoughtful ass gesture, yes. But I don't feel like she wholeheartedly did it just because she did it because she wanted to stand out. I mean, she wanted to make the trip about her and shit like that. I mean, it was Melissa's birthday, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel. I will see you guys later. I have 2 more videos. Queen Sugar first, and then Black Ink Crew, bitch. And then I'm going to fuck to bed, okay? I will see y'all later. Peace.